Hey guys, just wanted to quickly let you know that I am going to be doing a live stream for SideQuest on December 27th. That's going to be a Saturday. It's going to be starting at 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 Eastern, so we're just going to be doing some side quests on that one.
What is going on, guys? Spiffy here, coming at you back again with another episode of 101%ing Wizard 101 solo. Now, today, this episode will be coming out on Christmas, so technically, in our current quest line, the next um, kind of thing to do is defeat Falgaze. However, since it's Christmas, I thought we'd do something a little special, have a little bit of surprise for you guys. Instead, we're going to head back up to Merle Ambrose and we're going to venture off into Colossus Boulevard. Now, I thought this would be quite fitting since it's a kind of snow-themed area. Thought it'd be doing well for a Christmas special. So we'll head on over into here and have a little chat with Merle.
I have a very important task for you today, young wizard. Your studies will have to wait. You've done such a great job elsewhere. I could use your magic on Colossus Boulevard. I had to lock the gate because the street had become too dangerous. Professor Greyrose summoned an army to run out the ghosts. Something must have gone very wrong with her spell. The gate guard, Private O'Doyle, can tell you more. Please find him in the shopping district and see if he needs help.
Alright, so we'll head on over there. Now, at the end of the episode, we did kind of take a quick trip into the bazaar. I did buy two pieces of gear, a hat and a robe. So we'll definitely equip those once we get level 10. And we'll have
Thank
to
goodness the
get
headmaster
some
sent
boots
a
when we get a little
wizard
bit
to
more
aid
gold.
us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. We call them gobblers. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixie-Crown.
That we can do for you. Oh, it looks like we need a membership for Colossus Boulevard. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, and we are back after some technical difficulties, but now we can venture off into Colossus Boulevard. So we gotta go find Mindy. I'm interested to see how difficult this street is compared to the other ones. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully we can do it on a level 9.
That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too. I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help. This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the place. We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
Let's do it. Let's open this wooden chest first. Now, these are rank 3, so hopefully they aren't too bad. Let's see. 3. Ooh, and it's a double fight. Our first double fight. Nevertheless, I think we can come away and be okay. It's gonna be a little tougher though. Alright, so had a realization, not even a ghoul and a will cast. A trapped ghoul and a will cast wouldn't get him in. But hopefully we can do okay. I hope if you're watching when this comes out on Christmas that you're all having a very Merry Christmas if you do celebrate. Let me know down below too if there's anything that like what you got for Christmas, what your favorite part of your Christmas was. Leave that all down below. Alrighty, that is one minion, or one evil snowman down. Now, let's see what he hits us here with. Just an ice beetle, that's okay. It gives us some nice health back. Now 84 is all he got. What we'll do is we'll will cast and Scarab. That way if we do low roll we should still be able to finish him off. Which we did low roll. Nice, and that's him done. Let's see what gear we got here. Some pretty good gear it looks like. We'll definitely have to sell that at Bazaar. Now we gotta defeat some gobblers. Let's get some health before we do that. Oh, there's just a gobbler sitting up there on the roof. Okay, these guys are quite a bit lower, so that makes me feel a little bit better. We didn't pull a trap though, which is great. So I think we'll just Thunder Snake first round. No fizzle, which is good. Alright. So this time what we'll do is we'll put a trap on this guy, and then we can ghoul will cast him. So we'll cast, and we'll ghoul. Ooh, that's quite a bit of damage. Thankfully he fizzled. And we didn't, that's good. That would have been bad if we fizzled there. Alright, so lastly, we just need to finish this guy off. We'll trap him, just so we get the extra health for when we hit him with the ghoul next round. Alrighty, and now we can go talk to Mindy again. Look at that guy up there.
Well, that didn't seem to make a dent in those gobblers at all. They're still eating the city. Go speak with Professor Greyrose. Maybe she will know what to do. I'll try to keep their damage to a minimum.
We'll maybe mark here while we go quickly teleport back to Ravenwood. How much? Oh, we still need quite a bit more experience before we level up to level 10.
Oh dear, I was afraid of that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to summon those gobblers, and those evil snowmen aren't doing a thing to help. They're actually causing more trouble. The biggest problem with gobblers is that they're always hungry. Let's try brewing a potion to make them lose their appetite. The snowmen we'll deal with later. Here is a list of ingredients for the potion. Take it back to Minty Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard.
Good thing we set a waypoint. What we should have done while we were there is talk to the interim
Magic
deaf guy,
potion?
because I think he has
Excellent
a spell or
I'll
two
begin
for us.
working on this list she gave us. I'll set up the cauldron for the potion here. Can you get the first ingredient? It's called stinkweed. You can find that growing right here in Colossus Boulevard. Go gather some for me.
Alright, that we can do. I don't know what the best spawn points for it would be. I don't see any around so far. Ooh, dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving. Let's get this wooden chest while we're here. And that one over there. We'll go check by that tower too. I feel like that's a good spot to check for stinkweed. Looks like there's our first batch. There's our second. And I see a third. If we can get over there. Now we'll teleport back to her.
Woo! This stinkweed really does stink. I know I've lost my appetite. That's all I need. I'll brew the potion now. Here's the first batch of potion, young wizard. Hopefully this will make the gobblers stop eating. While I'm making more, go beat some gobblers in combat and make them drink the stinkweed potion.
Let's do it. I'm thankful that these ones are only beat 2 instead of 3, so we can get it done with one fight. Alright, we'll get rid of some of these as well. Alright, that's the first one down. And we do have a trap, perfect. did build up 3 pips. What is he going to hit us with? Scorpion. I didn't know death boosted on them. On balance minions. Maybe that's just something with these guys specifically.
All done? Excellent. Let's see if the potion had any effect. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the potion didn't quite work. I don't want to bother the headmaster. I know. The Gobbler King lives in the large palace at the very end of the street. Maybe we can reason with him. I'll try to brew a stronger potion. See if you can make a deal with the Gobbler King to stop eating and leave the city.
Alrighty, before we quickly do that, I'm going to set... Actually, we do have a pointer here. We're going to quickly run back to Ravenwood, because we should have 2 spells now that we're level 10. And then we can also equip all of our new gear. So let's run over to our trainer over here. Let's see. So we got a shield and Banshee. Looks like he has a quest for us as well.
As they say, knowledge is power. I think it's about time you do some research. You'll need to go to the Haunted Cave. That is, if you're brave enough. Once there, search around the graveyard for where the Elder Seer is buried. Remember, a graveyard wouldn't scare a death student. At least not a brave one.
We'll definitely check that one out later. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly cut over to after I had sold some of the items and bought our new boots, and we'll equip all of our new gear. So see you guys in just one sec. Alrighty, so we got our new boots, and I think this calls for a quick change. So we'll equip our new hat, equip our new tunic, and equip our new boots as well. Would you look at that? Our hat is a little miscolored. I accidentally chose the wrong trim, but that's a-okay. What we'll maybe do is we'll quickly color that correctly. Alrighty, so now we got our hat all fixed up, and we're looking pretty cool, if I might say so. So we'll quickly run back over to Colossus. Alrighty, and we are back in Colossus Boulevard. Time to take on the Gobbler King. Now with all of our stuff equipped, it looks like we got an extra 10 damage, which is quite nice. We still got 5 resist for death as well, and an extra 5 for all of our accuracies. We got a 722 health, not too bad, but I'm interested to see how all this damage works out. Hopefully it's good. But let's see, we'll have to test it out, all out on the Gobbler King. Now I wonder if I go to the teleporter hub, can I teleport close to the Gobbler King? That one was a little bit closer. Actually, it looks like it was right on the money. So let's check out our spell deck first. I think I'll keep these because I believe he's a myth wizard. Or a myth boss, I should say. Now let's go take him on.
You'll have to get past me if you want to see the king.
It looks like they're actually both balanced, but that's okay. Alright, they do start first. What I think we'll do here, I think a trap ghoul will cast maybe will be enough to take out the Gobbler Gorger, his minion. We'll have to see though. Definitely going to be our toughest fight yet. So let's see. We'll see. I don't know. I didn't quite look at how much damage we did. I think that was enough for him. Perfect. Alright. I'm worried about a natural attack from the Gobbler King. We'll get rid of some of these. Alright, and then I think what we'll do is we'll do a ghoul. And then maybe we'll do a trapped banshee. See how much damage that gets us. First, let's see how much this does with our new damage boost. 254, not too shabby. Alrighty, we didn't pull the trap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of these. And I'm going to cast a shield on us. Not that I really see him using any myth spells or life spells, but at least it's not a full pass. Alrighty, death trap on him. This is definitely going to be a close fight. So we'll use the Banshee. Hopefully it's enough to finish him off. This will be our first look at the Banshee too. Nice, 381. And down goes him.
A tiny wizard. Hello, tiny wizard. Have you come to surrender your city? You want us to leave? Oh, no. No, no, no. My people love it here. We shall call this city New Gobblerton. If you prove to be good servants, perhaps we shall let the tiny wizard stay in New Gobblerton. Here is my royal decree.
You pick up the royal decree to take back to Mindy Pixie Crown.
Looks like we have to go have another chat with Mindy. So we'll pick up this wooden chest. And this stinkweed in case... Oh, looks like we actually can't. So we'll teleport back to Mindy.
The Gobbler King wants us to surrender Wizard City? Big problem. Big problem. I can't believe the Gobblers are trying to claim Wizard City. We need to tell Headmaster Ambrose. Take the Gobbler King's royal decree to Headmaster Ambrose. See what he thinks we should do.
Oh, I accidentally teleported back to our house, but that's okay. Commas is just a short walk away.
This decree doesn't even make sense. It's just pictures of ice cream and chickens drawn in crayon.
Headmaster Ambrose shakes his head sadly.
The gobblers may be a larger problem than we realized. I hate to ask, but you need to go duel some of them to test their strength.
Alrighty, so we're going back to Colossus to fight some of the gobblers. We do need some health, though we are pretty low. Down to 308. Luckily, there's lots of health orbs over here. Oop, almost ran into the one. Now, do we have to defeat... Oh, it looks like we do have to defeat quite a lot of them. So we'll start with the Gorgers. We didn't pull a trap. Not the end of the world. We'll definitely have to edit our spell deck after this. We did get a power pip. That is pretty good. That myth shield came in handy. Ooh, that fizzle was not good. Especially with this plus 25. It's gonna hurt. Oof. We are very low now. We will use a ghoul though. Ooh, actually I don't know if this is going to take him out, but it will give us some health. Yeah, he's pretty low. Two fizzles from them, that's pretty good. Alright, what I think I'll do, we'll put a will cast, and then we'll Banshee on this guy. And then hopefully we high roll. Perfect. Just enough damage, and then this will cast should finish this one off. Now we gotta take on some of the Gobbler Glutton. We could still maybe use another health orb. There we go. Now, I think I'm actually gonna leave the spell deck the way it was. Do we have to fight Munchers? We do, so we'll quickly finish these ones off. Dun, dun, dun. So we'll use a will cast there, and a shield here. Looks like they both passed. We did get a power pip. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Banshee this guy. Just because it should be a confirmed kill. So, we just didn't need Fizzle was all. Oh, okay. It was a confirmed kill. It worried me there that he just stood there. So we'll get rid of some of these guys and throw a trap on him. Now if we get a power pip, we can Banshee. We don't. We can Ghoul and Willcast though, and that might take him out. Let's see here. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't think it is. Maybe it will be. Perfect. That one's down. Now we just need the Gobbler Glutton. Now... we should get some mana before we do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark here. Quickly run back to the commons. That way we can hopefully pick up lots of mana here. There we go, perfect. We're not collecting a lot of these ones that we're running into. One more should do it. Perfect, alright, now we can teleport back. Now these guys are a higher level. So let's see here, 395. So I think we'll do that. We should have fed our pet before, but that's... hopefully it'll be okay. We did get a power pip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Willcast and Banshee on this guy. If we high roll, that'd be great. Nice. That's him down. So now we just trap, maybe shield the next round, and then Banshee again. So we'll shield and Banshee. We'll Willcast and Banshee. The Willcast is kind of an insurance. An insurance that we'll need. It is kind of risky doing the Willcast though, because we could always accidentally hit that trap off if we did Fizzle. Alrighty, let's run back to Merle.
Good. Now that we know how strong the gobblers are, I have a plan. please deliver this letter to Mindy Pixie Crown for me. Your hard work will pay off, I promise.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you an official-looking document.
Alright, let's head back to Mindy. Ooh, she is a little far away. I don't see any teleporters nearby, but that's okay. Maybe there will be one down here. Oh yes, perfect.
Mindy Pixie Crown reads the official-looking document.
I think this plan will work. This plan calls for challenging the Gobbler King's two closest advisors, Baron Greebly and Baron Rotunda. Dueling isn't my strength, so you're the only one who can do this, young wizard. They're each hiding out in towers, one at each end of the street. Defeat them and see what the Gobbler King has to say then.
Alrighty, we'll head on over there. Let's see. Could have taken a teleporter. Probably, but oh well. Let's see what this first guy has in store for us. So it looks like
Is it
two
time for
life
dinner yet?
bosses.
You look like you'd make a good stew. Get over here.
So we'll hop on into this. We'll see how much health he has. 550, not too bad, not too bad. So what we'll do, ooh, I forgot to feed our pet. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. We'll trap here, and then I think we ghoul his minion. Nice. Is that our first time hearing the leprechaun? It might be this series. Definitely a spell I used to imitate a lot as a kid. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna trap Banshee, or sorry, shield Banshee, and then we'll re-trap, and then Banshee again. Ooh, that's not good. I forgot that life resists. Oh, alright, that life has a boost. So what I think we'll do is we'll just hit that off, and then we'll re-trap, and then Banshee. Definitely should have brought in some fire spells, but it's okay. You live and you learn. So we'll Banshee here. Now I think we just go for the ghoul. Nice. Alright, that is one boss down. So let's take the teleporter hub. Let's see. He's not over here. Not over here. What about here? This is probably the closest. Our mana isn't great, but I think we should be okay. We'll have to offer some pet snacks up so we can will cast. There we go. Didn't give us much happiness, but that's a-okay.
You've come to take away my treats? I can't allow that. To battle!
We got 2 ice bosses, so we should be okay with just our death spells. He does have a higher rank minion though. Which isn't terrible. We'll have to ghoul him. Or no, not ghoul him, banshee him. Can we get a power pip? No. So I think I'll pre-put this down on him. Because we didn't pull any shields, or else I would have shielded. Okay. Banshee should do the job. Alright, now it's just me and Baron Rotunda. So we'll shield ourselves here. It's a good thing we did. Alright, I think we will one more time. And then we can Banshee. He does cast an ice spell. $378, not too shabby. Let's see how much health he has left. 117. Okay, so if we trap and ghoul, that should be enough. Perfect, and we escape with 300 health. We're getting some good gear to sell off too, which will be good once we hit level 15, because then we can buy some more. Don't want to run into him. We'll grab that flax. Oh right, we didn't teleport over here. What we should do is gather some health, though, before coming in. Just in case we do have to fight again, which I think we do. Some health there. Oop, some health there. Some health there. Alrighty. Our mana's getting a little low, so I think we are going to teleport back to the commons again. So I'll set a waypoint here. Go back to the commons so we can get some more mana. C16. We'll get back up to 34. Because why not? Some flax there as well. Alrighty, and now we can teleport back. It's time to take back on the Gobbler King. Now, can we go back up? No, we are gonna have to fight these guys again, but we took them on once. I think we can do it again. Storm spell with a boost. At least it's only a snake. Could have been worse. Now that did quite a lot of damage. You know what? I'm thinking we do the Willcast Ghoul here, because we do need the health. Then that opens up the possibility for us maybe getting a power pip so we can Banshee the head honcho. Alrighty, we don't get a power pip. It's okay. We'll shield here and then Banshee. We do get a power pip now, so we'll Banshee, and then we can go straight to a Ghoul. Perfect. Another pretty good tunic, so we will definitely be able to sell that off.
Ah, the little wizard is back. Are you ready to surrender now?
You tell the Gobbler King about your battles with Barons Greebly and Rotunda.
What? You defeated them? I find that hard to believe. I'll have to send someone to find out if what you say is true or not.
Just as the Gobbler King is getting ready to call, a messenger breaks into the room.
Sir, the two barons have been defeated by a student wizard. What shall we do?
Oh dear, what you said is true. Then that means New Gobblerton, Wizard City, is yours. Spare me and my people, Wizard. We mean you no harm. I ask that we are allowed to stay here. Our old home was filled with witches, and we are too scared to go back. I promise we will not eat so much. You have my word.
Now we gotta go talk to Mindy again. There is a teleporter though.
Amazing, young wizard. You have brought peace with the Gobblers. You've done a great job. Be sure to tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said. Now I can get back to my project.
Alright, let's go report to Merle.
My plan worked. Oh, that's excellent news.
You tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said about their home world.
My. I certainly don't want to force them to go back to a world where they aren't welcome. Very well. We will let them stay on Colossus Boulevard. It appears we have new neighbors.
Alrighty, and I think that is going to do it for today. Thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And until next time, see ya.